The Pac-12, a Western institution and the Conference of Champions more than 100 years. And today we get to crown another. It's an intriguing matchup as these teams battle for this conference trophy and continue the proud legacy of this league. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking for some space. It's Brown. Picks him about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Coverage team brings down the returner. Guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
42 Spiders. Timber.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? At the 10. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Now they get set to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Returner tackle right there. That's when we'll start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Give it to the back again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you're talking about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And the returner will be brought down. Is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Childs. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Quick throw to the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And now the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Bringing it back, it's Brown. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. The Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's an out route. The catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
The key on a third down between the quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time. Give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap.
691, Gator Spain.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. And the Trojans come to the line to run the hurry-up. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Oh, and he's got some space here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The offense is set up with excellent field position. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Gets some space around the 30. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
USC 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Gonna run it. It's Brown. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying to run it. It's Brown. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense.
325.
Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Buffalo. This offense really clicking.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. Nope. getting set up. It's a first down play.
Here we go.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Gringo, Gringo. Gaucho, Gaucho. Hornet, Hornet.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
But Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
Okay, ready?
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moss. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
They'll try the right here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Gaucho. Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Hawk. Timber. Griffin. Ready.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Trojans pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Ready up.
Offense facing second and goal.
Hornet. Here we go. Gorilla. Go.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. And the Trojans begin to crank up the tempo a bit. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
On the
Fourth
set.
and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop?
29 Philly.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap.
Rita.
Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt.
It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
This one will be fair caught. First down here for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Back to throw. It's Childs. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Pick up a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. And it's caught. Touchdown, Colorado.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
And the extra point goes up and good. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
And the Buffaloes are in the red zone. To the air, it's Childs. Looking to scramble.
And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Will he score here? And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
The Buffaloes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Handoff running right. You make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Looks left and finds his target there. That's a big hit at the end, but looking to a fresh set of downs. The Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight.
He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Here's a carry for the fullback. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation. In 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
To throw, it's Childs. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. And this one is getting ugly.
conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage curtain. He is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's complete downfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Breaking free at midfield. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Here we go on fourth down. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Contact as he threw it. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.